It is a beautiful day outside today, and as I carve out the time to be sunbathing in public with the rest of the people that have chosen to come sunbathe, I'm reminded of something. I'm reminded that we were all, how do I share this? I'm gonna stop myself because I feel like when we talk about freedom, this subject is about freedom. When we talk about freedom, ultimately it becomes a private thing or a personal thing once you've gone to the layers of what it is that influences you, or what it is that stands between you and freedom. Ever since I was born, or ever since I became conscious of myself being here, being awake, I knew that I was free. The only time that freedom or my freedom was compromised with is when I was participating in something that I may have had to compromise in or alter myself in order to get a specific outcome or specific result. This looks like living in a collective system and operating under currencies or social norms that provide specific things that we all have collectively agreed to be sustainable to human life. I've entered this realm of what I just described through my parents and my family and community dynamic, which was necessary for the human experience and which was necessary for my path. And as I grow up a little bit wiser, as I grow into a more wiser person and do the full circle of returning back to self, I realize that freedom is not a thing that you have to ask for. It has never been a thing that I had to ask for. It has never been a thing to go and search for or have a structure or institution sort of like give to you. And that's very beautiful. That's like a very good moment to return to. Living in America is complex because America really is like, all they talk about is fighting for freedom. All they talk about is word freedom in correlation to slavery, capitalism, the ultimate goal within capitalism to have financial freedom, spiritual freedom, which has carried on to all the rest of the word. But truly, to really know freedom, it really means to strip everything else that we have. And this is mostly for me, because again, I can't speak for everybody's experience, everybody's path. To really speak of freedom is to speak of existing, knowing that your next move really depends on you, your next choice depends on me and how I am communicating or reacting to the word.
Ready?
And how I'm
You are now
choosing
working
to
with us.
participate with the word, or how I'm choosing to view the word. Like all these ideas, all those three main things that I just described are not influenced by any entity, any religion, or any structure. It really is dependent on me. The way that I confirm that this is really real for me, again, I'm speaking for myself because this is my experience, is the fact that I'm speaking about this in public and I'm not fighting the idea, I'm not fighting the message, I'm not fighting the transmutation, I'm not fighting the feeling, or it's not fighting me. In regards to anything that's happening right now, anything that's taking place right now, this is true, this is a foundation in me, and I've realized it's always been here. Even in terms of like energetic spaces or reading everybody's energy, I'm not fighting with any of it in this state. I'm not in conflict with anything in this state. And to tie this into the physical form, this has opened the gates for me to gain all the resources in which I need to support this physical body, releasing it from any limitations. Or any perceived limitations. Yeah, that feels so good. All the rejections that have happened prior to this moment are sort of like were more of a delayed satisfaction in a place where I was seeking instant satisfaction. I'm not sure how that ties into everything I just said, but it's making sense right now. Ten toes in. Wow. Let's pour some libation.